Derek Minor releases Nobody's Perfect.
D.
All right, so Derek Minor is, I think, is still with us. So I
want like he ain't here, man.
So let's see if we can ask him questions and see if he'll respond in time. That'll be awesome. Yeah. All right, so as y'all may have remembered if you watched the show, he was here. When was that?
A couple weeks.
Man, no, that was a couple months ago.
Yeah, he was here.
That was last year.
No, last.
No. Earlier this year. Yeah. Springtime.
It was like
spring.
April,
I just remember being cold, so it was spring.
Was it? Okay. So he was here and he was shooting a lot of his videos in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he shot. That's when we shot the video with
It's okay.
It's okay with the like the therapist.
Yes.
Which was really, really cool. And he did a listening session that after the show. As well, so we got to hear a lot of it beforehand. So I'm excited to see it out. I'm excited to see some of the reaction to it.
Oh yeah.
So Derek Minor has been doing a lot of. He's kind of one of the first people to start really hitting with placements. Started hearing them on ESPN. A lot of NBA stuff. You would hear songs. I'm like, yo, how's he pulling this off? So he'd been doing that for so long that I don't know when was your last album? I guess I could look it up real quick. Mm-hmm. But the last like CHH album that he put out, I don't think it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this was like a reintroduction. I feel like
some EPs.
In the midst of that break, I've been seeing Derek like fighting with fans on social media ever since then. Just kind of like exposing.
I'm not your token no more. Leave me alone.
I'm fighting the other day.
Kind of like exposing like the stuff that a lot we get crazy comments too. Yeah. But he actually like puts them up.
Oh, he got
like,
clapback time.
Yeah. Like
I got
so
time
he like puts them up in front of people's faces. Like, you see what these people saying to me? And that's always funny to kind of see what people say to all these artists like in their comments. And kind of like the boldness people have to say some of the meanest things to people. Like, here's the thing: if you don't like what Derek is doing, you have a couple options as a Christian.
Don't support him.
You can ignore him, or you can pray.
Him?
You can pray. But a lot of people choose to just like in their comments. So I think it's funny that he puts them up for people to see. Kind of like people deal. We are like 0.005% of what these people see.
Yeah.
But people say some mean stuff.
Yeah, it's so funny. I always say this, like, man, like, I think people think they want to be Lecrae, or like people in that area, like, like a Derek and Lecrae and all like that. And I'm like, y'all don't want that. No problem, bro.
Everything you do getting scrutinized.
Yeah, it's like, you don't want no problem.
So Derek has been able to maintain his sanity in the midst of all that. I hope you could chime in if because that's a lot to deal with. But he's maintained his faith in God and his belief even in the midst of like Christians throwing stones and all that. It's this one. His album was very honest. Like of course I think I'm partial because the one we were part of, like when you hear the same song over and over again, like when we're shooting a video, you really start to sink in. Wow, this is powerful.
Yeah, that's true.
This is really powerful, and a lot of people, a lot of people don't realize that they need help. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just thought it was really awesome to hear him go there on this project. So I'm partial to that song. What did you guys feel listening to this?
Well, first of all, I want to shout out Derek for the visual, the commentary visual.
Mm-hmm.
That was really dope. I mean, if you're looking to get a good feel of what this project was about, you definitely have to start there and listen to, or either finish there. Listen to the songs, form your opinion, and then listen to why he wrote and created those songs. I mean, it's definitely a pivotal time in his life where he was coming into different situations that caused these songs to come up. So really, really dope. But, I made a comment when he was here in the listening session, and it was like he had, we were doing a focus group, and he had it listed like, what would you rate this track? And about the fifth song, I just stood up and I was like, Derek, why is there even a number as low as 1 here? Like, it should just be 5 or nah. Like, you explain why it's not a 5, because everything was just really hitting, really, really good. He had some awesome features in the project. It was one of those projects that really speaks to you. No matter what you're going through, you've been through that season once or twice in your life, or you're maybe going through it right now, but you can relate to it. You know, you can relate to losing a parent. You can relate to feeling, pressure or oppressed by your community. You can feel, police brutality if you've ever been into that situation. You can feel, what it's like to, go through just everyday life, But he's got some really great tracks on there. One of my favorites is one that he wrote seemingly about his wife. That was really, really dope. I love the one with, of course, my favorite is probably the one that we were part of. Just because it, like you said, listen to it over and over again. It sinks in, starts to minister to your spirit. We had a good laugh off of that one.
Yeah, you want to take back anything you said?
Your gambling addiction.
Oh, you know what's so funny about that? Let me set this up the right way, right? Because Jeremiah just threw me under the bus completely. So
you can see the video.
Derek was like,
said it in front of people.
Yeah. So Derek was like,
that's how y'all got this church.
Share your testimony. Share your testimony, or make something up, right? And I decided to go with the whole let's make it up, right? And it's so funny is that one of our team members saw it and was like, instantly messaged us and was like, I didn't know you were going through that, Ryan. I'm praying for you. And I was like, so I think what I said was, I got a gambling addiction. I'm staying on a friend's couch because I gambled away my mortgage. When I get my check cashed, I go to the check cashing place. I can't leave without the scratchers.
But it was so funny because everybody was like telling I told a super serious story.
And you come after that.
But the issue is the three of us all dealt with the same thing, or similar.
Yeah.
But that's why I went with that one, because I knew Jeremiah was going to go the father right.
I was going with the father.
Because I had a father story, you had a father story. I was like, all right, I'm going to let him have the father one.
Yeah.
I'm going to take one that, I guess you have some experience, but I'm like, that's a kind of unique story to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Ryan going to say? I was like,
you couldn't be funny
I was
after
trying
that.
to get my
That's
acting debut on. I was trying to get my acting debut on.
Well, it was effective.
Yeah. But no, the whole project was really, really amazing. Gosh, man, Wait was really good. Third Day was really good. Vibrations, it was just so many great tracks. Yeah, great tracks.
Think Jeremiah?
Yeah, I think it was a dope project, man. It was a very good project. I can see why people say it's up there with album of the year. It fluctuates. It gives you that vibe. It gives you a good party vibe with some records, and then you also give you some reflecting vibes. I did like the joint with called More on the Way. I like that joint with No Big Deal, John Keefe.
Yeah.
And I forgot and 1K. My bad. 1K. Vibrations is a dope record. International Show did his thing on that. I like Pressure. It was a dope record too. Hallelujah did have that throwback Jeezy vibe a little bit.
Yeah. I was like,
he was feeling it.
I was driving. I had to make sure my app hadn't skipped. Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, look at this again.
Shout out to Ryan having Young Jeezy on his thing. But also, I felt like he just really thought-provoked this whole project. I mean, I love the rollout. If you follow me and all this stuff, I love rollouts. And I like how his rollout was with this, going from city to city, personal fans, hearing stuff, and, I just love everything about the whole situation. And then also, I understand why Drake didn't drop yesterday, because Derek posted a video of why Drake didn't drop. So shout out to Drake for not dropping and letting Derek shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, great job, bro. I love the fact that I feel like me and him have always had similar influences. I know, the Kanye vibe.
Yeah.
That I think that's foundational because he makes his own beats and stuff as well. So just to hear him put work into a project like this, it shows, man. He really worked this project. It wasn't just drop it in, let's see what happens. He worked on this for months and months and months. So congratulations, bro.
Yeah, he said, I recorded Hallelujah after a concert where I lost my voice. It changed the texture of the verses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was that was quite fun.
What you guys think about the album cover?
I love that he's been marketing the smiley face for a long time, just kind of like showing like there's pain behind the smile.
Yeah, like
concept.
that meme with a smiley face and the person crying or something.
So now every time I see, I know immediately who this is. So it's very recognizable.
Yeah, G and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, man. So great job, bro. Awesome. So hopefully when he comes back, Derek has always been one of the most transparent people with us, like really teaching us how the music industry really works behind the scenes. Yeah. He's all like I remember he had a concert here a while back, and he came in here and just broke down some stuff for us. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Like if you don't have somebody to tell you that, like you have no idea what's going on out here. So I appreciate him for that. Like he's always shared jewels with people.
Man, always, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, comment. What is it?
Oh, he said he'd love to work with Tomlin.
Hey, let's work.
There we go.
Okay, so our producer put that in the chat.
Making collabs happen.
Yeah, our producer put that in the chat. You can put something in there for me.
He said
no, Ryan.
No, Derek said what did he say? He said something was coming with you. Something about because you were asking.
Not a diss track though, right?
No, well, it sounded like it might have been.
No, don't do a diss track, Derek.
No, he said
I don't have
something
bars
about,
to keep up.
Man, I wish I had that joint ready to go, man.
Everybody saw my offer from D1, and now they want to sign me, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
All right, RMG, come on through.
That was before the diss.
Man, I wish I had that. He said something about. Say it again real quick so I can see it.
Was it about me talking about Dear Mr. Christian?
Yeah, he said he's coming out with something else.
Okay.
Not like
it had your name in it. Dang it.
He said, Ryan, no. Not right. No, it's not happening right.
All right, but go check it out. Nobody's perfect. Go support, man.
Please do.
His voice is definitely needed in our space.
Yeah, man.
He has so many lessons to give on how, like...
Dear Mr. Righteous. That's what he said.
He's been,
a
lot... Yeah, that's
I'll take that over Ratchet. So, yeah.
A lot of the success you're seeing Christians have in mainstream with placements. Derek was he paved the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shout out to him and Doc, man. RMG Amplified, killing it, signing dudes.
Helping
you know what I'm saying?
Signing,
right. Yeah, man. Amazing signings. So shout out to them. That's the right way to do distribution for people, you know what I'm saying, and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was in Nashville last week, and I looked on the lineup, and he was coming up the next day. There's so many people. Nashville was really dope. Like, that's a really cool music city. Like, just really crazy. The venue was crazy. The performances were crazy. The artists that came together for this event. Got to see people I hadn't seen in a while. Ty Brazzle, B. Coop. That was really dope seeing him. Man, so many people. It was just really cool. They really did their thing. Shout out to them, man. I reached out to DJ Michael V and told him when he's ready to do a recap, just let us know. Come on in and talk about the success of the event, because it was a great event.
Yeah, it was. It was
yes.
really good.
Much love to Doc and Derek, man. They really put their arms around us when we were. It was at a time when so many people, make promises and all that kind of stuff, and they fall short. They never came through, and then Doc and Derek always came through.
Yeah, man.
So we appreciate you.
Man. Even that big event at South by Southwest.
Yeah, that was huge. All right, let's get back into it. You in the field with the Trackstarz, Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Let's